There's this crazy elf lady, and she's super strong. I tried to fight her, but she's just too strong for me. And then was like, okay, I did the reload, and it was like, we can't fight her. She's just too strong. And then I tried to... Okay, now I remember what we did. Then I wanted to give him the chicken roster. I wanted to give him his baby back. Then he told me it's just pure evil and we should kill it. And I was like, no, we can't. And then what we did is, then I tried to fight, and then we had to reload. And then I said, okay, I kill it. So we killed people, and I felt really bad. But he was a mean chicken. Also, we met another chicken last time, which told us he feels so cold inside. And we told him he's a phoenix. And then we had to burn him in fire and roasted him. And at the end we got a phoenix egg, which I have now in my inventory somewhere. And my inventory is full. Wait. I'm sorry guys, I have to do some auto sorting. And if you're wondering what are the noises, this one. I have some candy. So. And if you now ask me for sure what kind of candy? I have a Ricola bonbon with sage taste. Salbei. What chicken? Where? Hides pen behind the back. Remember the mama, not mama? I keep the retail information. Is it vegetable? Of course vegetable. Thought you tried the chicken in becoming your food by telling it you are phoenix. No, funny was after we told him he's a phoenix, that our friends told we should eat him, and one said we should spare him. I don't know where the egg is. Here, scaly phoenix egg. The egg is cold and firm to the touch, as if it carved from the stone. Perhaps it could hatch if it given enough time. We just have to carry it with us. So. I put it now into our quest bag. On this thing. I sent some stuff to Ethan, so I get some, space. Some space. So what did we get? We got loot. So let's make some identify. We got destroyer. Aha. Let's see. Destroyer. Ooh. That's a strong thing, or? So that gives us 33 to 36 physical damage. +2 strength, quivered for 1 turn, and accuracy. Probably the left one is stronger because of all the extra effects. Oh wait, yeah, it has a lot more. Wait, Nini. The left one is better because we have physical to until 35 plus water damage plus 2 strength plus warfare. Yeah. Yeah, we just stay with that one. So then we have... It's also unique. 2 strength. 2 constitution, 1-handed. Oh, this one is also strong. They're all strong. Then we have some new armor. I can't give it to him because he's a Sedon. So this one then. 88 physical armor, 38. Wow. Reflect 10% of the melee damage as air damage. Oh, but it's finesse? Oha. That would be for me. Set silence. What does it mean, set silence? Is it also? Set silence. Ah, so it makes that silence? So you can't cast anything? Oh. Oh yeah. That's not so good, though. I mean, it's a very silent watch. Ah, so. Very silent watcher's leather shirt. So, yeah. So then we can't cast any spells, any skills, right? But it's pretty strong. I mean, 88 physical armor and 38 magic armor. That's pretty good. Hmm. Mage boots. Plus 2 initial. Oh, this is intelligence. So she can take them. 54 magic armor. Wow. What's that? There you get some fancy boots. Identify. Some gloves. Physical armor. This is strength. 40 physical armor, 10 magic armor. 1 wits plus 1 range plus HP. I can't use it. You can use it, huh? It's legendary. 1 wits plus 1 range plus HP plus critical chance. I'm doing blows. This is pretty cool. I think it's the first time we have some legendary stuff. Gold necklace. Constitution. Okay. Then we have something to read. So let's see. Read. Dearest friend of the field, I'm humbly present you with my gardening knowledge. I pray this little book will guide you to the joy of many plants blooming all around you. Also, we heard it already, the bucket and stuff, right? So. Okay. We don't need this one. We don't need the cutting board. Empty bottle. Do we need the empty bottle? Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure about this silent stuff. Sounds pretty strong, but... Source Orb. Grand Skill Venomous Aura. Grand Skill Mass Cleans Wounds. Grand Skill Evasive Aura. Glowing brightly with spectral blue brilliance, it almost hurts to gaze at too long. This Source Orb can be used to gain a source point, or used in place of a rune on your equipment, or used as ingredient in special crafting. I should use it wisely. Ooh. Ach so. Ah, this sounds really good. This one we place into quest items, maybe? We get some scrolls, oder? Scrolls. So. So. I think we read these books already. Just not sure. I just click on them. Don't follow light. There's no lighthouse on Driftwood. Yeah, this one we already read. Letters. So. Also this one I can't put. Okay. Okay. Obsidian Lancet. Okay. This new update for ESO looks very different. Yeah. Huge change, huh? Do you like it? So. I guess we go maybe to the city and sell a bit. Stuff. Oh, the map is huge, oh? Here, we can go here around, and this is where the bridge is, or? No? I think. Oder? Oh nee, here was the bridge. I don't know what is here. I have no clue. So we can try to go around. What is here? Gareth's family farm? Gareth. Stone garden. So equipped. Ah, so here he wanted that we go on this in the stuff here. Okay, what's here? The black pits. Whatever the black pits are. I guess at the end we will just explore sooner or later everything. But it would be good if we go... I could give some items to my friends. But I guess it would be good if we go back to the city. Okay, wait, there's some puppies. There are some deers. Void touch deer. Deer. Okay, wait. Should we say hello?
Four deer stand in formation near a crumbling altar. Three stags, fawn-coloured and hearty, gaze cloudy-eyed at a great black skeleton glowing an eerie green.
Now.
Now. Now.
Interject. The deer looks void-woken. Step back and observe. Quietly take your leave. I said the first one.
The three fawn-coloured stags shake their antlers. The clouds clear from their eyes.
Huh?
Huh?
What? Where are we?
You. Vermin. Always treading where you are least wanted. Enough.
Oh. Oh, don't kill it. No. Are they helping me? Oh. Wow, look at them. Ooh. Okay. Enemies are more powerful than you. Consider fleeing? Also, nö. 14. Nö. Nö. Be poor now, this guys. We have the deer dudes which helping us. Let's go. So. We take some blood. Then we buff it. Then we make on and concentrate ourselves. And now we should jump. Boo-boo! Okay. Speak a phrase that causes all nearby containers to explode, dealing damage and releasing a poisonous cloud. Okay. So, we summon a bloodling. I don't know what the name for him is. Then we make here also summon. Good. He's bleeding. Oh, you're going there. So we summon our Wolfie. Encourage everyone. You can do it. But does not count for them. Target is too far away. Oh, he's like really castled inside, oh? I don't know if he can move a lot. Boom. Okay, now we shoot. Okay. I don't know where my other spells are. Maybe I removed them. But yeah. Shoot. And turn. Hey Manos, how are you doing? Hallo Trixton. We made it. Woo! Which one I wanted to use? This one? I pin down. I have this one. With this one. Didn't we have another one? Nee, I wanted to use arrow spray. Now I know. Genau. So. Then you make it like this. So, there we go. How are you doing, Manoa's Flame? I hope you're right. But we have to be careful, I guess. So, seems like everything around here is level 14. So, I guess we should maybe go in this direction. I'm maybe not supposed to be here already.
Is it really dead? I feel I've got a tumbleweed where my thinker nut used to be. If you hadn't come when you did, I might be like that thing. Thank my lucky antler you came when you did.
You're welcome. Hello.
I don't mean to fawn, but without you, that thing would have... Well, I don't know, but I'm glad I didn't find out. I feel like I could eat a whole bloody cow. I don't feel like myself.
Well, doesn't sound too good.
The stag nuzzles you, its soft, downy snout pressed into your side.
Snuggle friend, donkey, on the double.
Oh my god, he's cute. Oh, he was cute, yo. I'm doing really good, Manoa's Flame. I'm doing really, really fine. Thank you very much for asking. So... what's here?
Men of my vintage.
Paladin
Wonder if I
checkpoint.
served with any of them back in the war.
Are they friends? Oh. Paladin checkpoint. I have no clue what Paladin checkpoint is. Are they nice? Hello.
For a moment, I thought you were our reinforcement. You here to lend a hand?
Tell you just adventure traveling the roads?
A pity. It's a long way from Arks, and things have gone to pot out there amongst the farms. Sorcerer trouble. And that means Voidwoken. I hope our people are on the way. I'd even settle for a Magister by my side.
Ask how you can help.
The captain will put you to work right smart, if you're offering. Pay you well for it, too. Buy me a drink when you get paid, if we're still alive and away from this place. That'll be thanks enough.
Okay. Okay, they're not meanies. That's already good. Those. You should be careful that I don't shoot too long. Is there a way down somewhere here? Can we go like here? Ah, there's a ladder. Good job. Good job, they saw it.
A weary paladin strips equipment from the bodies of the dead, singing softly to himself. He looks you up and down, then nods a greeting.
Oh, pity you just arrived. We could have used adventurers like you in that last fight.
Not you surprised that paladins can't handle a few Voidwoken themselves?
We're short-handed, deserters, if you can believe that. Abandoned their post and wandered off into the wastelands. Left their friends here to die. It's shameful.
Well, sometimes even the most loyal person must take their own path. Agreed, desertation is shameful indeed.
He grabs you by the shoulder and forces you to look at the bodies at his feet.
See that, adventurer? That's Lord Godfrey and Guy Falchard. They were my friends. Their friends, too. Fortimere, Gale, Adlard, and Job. These 4 paladins left their posts, and now their friends are dead. You are loyal, or you aren't. And if you aren't, then people die. Friends die. See the captain if you will, adventurer. Maybe he'll put some work your way. You can follow your own path all you wish.
Oh, I guess I said the wrong stuff.
The spirit mouths the words to a mourning song. If you listen carefully, you can hear her whisper.
I shall not mourn till war is done. I shall not weep while blood still runs.
Quietly sing the next line for her. Listen on.
I'll hold my tears when weeping comes, and I'll avenge my darling one.
She turns back to her fallen self once more, her eyes glistening.
Okay. I'm not sure what he's saying if I just take that loot from his friend.
Sighting a stocky paladin seated ahead, Ifan tugs at your sleeve.
This one I remember. Hardwin and I served together back in the war. Let me do the talking.
Okay, go for it.
The two men embrace, amicably enough, but you sense an uneasy tension running beneath their smiles.
Well, as I live and scarcely breathe, if it isn't Ifan Ben Mesd. I thought you died in the death fog. Thought you died a hero. But I suppose it's better to live as one. We really gave those Black Ring what for, eh? Wiped them all out in the blink of an eye. Damned proud to have served with you, Ben Mesda. Damned proud.
Ifan's face turns sour as he mutters something under his breath that only the paladin can hear. Hardwin loses all camaraderie and blanches, stepping backwards. He puts one hand on his weapon.
You've changed. And for the worse. I'll not have the sacrifices of my fallen brothers maligned to my face. You survived, Ben Mesda. Be thankful for that, if nothing else.
Okay, guys. I didn't want to move now, but Muffin jumped down from her house and she's now eating. She really carefully went there, but now she's eating. Yeah, so she walked across the room. Now she's eating. Why we are here. So you all can see her too. Huh? We can be really proud of her. Ooh, can we take that? Field. Let me auto sort. Let me get a shield now. Ah, here. Send to Great Prince. Oha. Oha, that's a strong shield, huh? One had 60, 107, wow. Yeah, I'm also happy. Yeah, she even has a back to me now while she's eating. That's wonderful. Can we really so today she made it so many accomplishments. I'm really proud of her.
Be careful on the road, stranger. You're safe enough in here, but past the bridge you're on your own.
By Lucian's sword, elf, we meet again. Would that circumstances were better here than in Fort Joy, but they're not. Voidwoe can lie in wait beyond the bridge.
Okay, where is the boss?
Seems like the only work these days is in fixing weapons. This will do.
Ask him to repair your gear.
Happy to. Some of that stuff's not bad, friend. It's a little better now if I say so myself. Good luck to you.
Summoning book. Ah, these are blank books which you can change. Ah. Okay, now you can sell some stuff. Hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yep. So do we have more things? Animal hide. I think I sent some to Ethan. We don't need the books. We don't need a picture. We need this one. This one. Some of that. These for trolls. Okay. Yeah. Let's see if something. Ah, we don't need this one. Okay, so this one is gone. Anything else? Okay, I think we're looking good. Okay. And my inventory say we are now at 80. Why is it so heavy? What is so heavy? That's a good question. What do I have what is so heavy? Skill books? Probably the skill books, I guess. Yeah, the skill books are like 15. Yeah, 15. They're super heavy. Can I send them over to the house? Yeah, see here. Store on Lady Vengeance. Let me send it over to the lady. And everything what I already think what I have. And when we need it, we can just go there and just pick it up. So this will help a lot. So I have summoning skill already. Rain we already. Oh no. This one we also know. Spread your wings. Necromancy. Blood rain. That's teleportation. There we have to learn this arrow thingy. Okay. This is for pyrokinetic. That's a blank one. Here. Oh. Here. Raining blood. Do we need raining blood? Virtuoso fist. Target character's dodging is increased by 90%. Movement speed. Ooh. Could be also useful. Battlestorm we already know. Oh, nee. Bleed. Enemies will bleed fire when hit. Okay. Okay. Oh. Okay, I'll just put this here. This we send over. Okay. Okay. So how does it look like now? I'm at 67. Okay, that's much better. Much better. Good. Ui, ui, ui. Okay. So they told us we should go to the captain in order to get a job. The question is, where is the captain? This is that thingy. Oh, was this a captain and who is now like... Oh, doesn't want to talk to us anymore? Or maybe in here. Or this one?
Halt, traveller! Who goes there?
Am you an adventurer taking the road east?
Ha! If you're looking for adventure, east's the way to go. It's a void-woken hellhole over there. Sorcerer at work. Powerful one. Of course, you could wait for the Magisters to sort them out. You'll be waiting.
Ask what paladins are doing out here. Then you fought void walking before, you won't be afraid.
Holding the fort like we always do. Usually the fort in question is bigger than this one, but you do the job in front of you, don't you? Seems someone high up doesn't trust the Magisters to do their jobs out there.
Ask him what to expect beyond the bridge.
What should you expect beyond the bridge? Expect sorcery of the highest order. Expect Voidwoken, bigger and badder than you've ever seen. Expect the void. Expect to die.
Bye bye, Manoa's Flame. Have a wonderful day.
Go on through, adventurer. We won't stop you.
Heading east? If I were you, I wouldn't.
Gently suggested fierce bigger enemy than anything that stalks the land.
You look tough, but you ain't tough enough. East'll be your funeral. The rolling pastures of Paradise Downs ain't paradisical no more.
Ask him why he wants at the keep. What business has he here?
You've hit a nerve. He looks away.
Ain't none of your business why I'm still here.
He can't look you in the eye.
I left my girl out there, alright? Sally and me got split up, and I said we'd meet up here. And I ain't going back out there looking for her. You can judge me all you want. I ain't ashamed.
Sam said he deserves a better man than he. Tell him a man has to know his limitations. Zane and me got split up and I said we meet up here. And I ain't going back out there looking for her. You can judge me all you want, I ain't ashamed. Man has known his limitations, there's no shame here.
He nods, but the shame pricks him, yet he still can't look you in the eye.
You ain't seen it out there. You'll find your own limits quick enough.
He turns away.
Okay, so Miss Muffin is now, after she ate and drank some water, she's now lying on the sofa, my friends. On the couch. And she's looking at us. It is wonderful. I'm really happy. So, I just have to try not to move too much or make noises. So she can just sit there and chill and relax to be outside and not to be inside her house. So she maybe just gets comfy.
Look out. I see a trap nearby.
A senior paladin sits hunched over a tattered map. He registers your presence, sits back in his chair, taps his fingers on the map.
Who are you, and who sent you?
Tell him no one sent you, just passing through. Tell him his comet sent you and looking for paid work.
He appraises you with a look, then grimly grins.
I think I've heard about you. Didn't you free the Meister from the gallows in Driftwood?
Yeah.
Then I may well have a job for you, if you're interested.
Yeah, ask him what he wants to have done.
He taps a finger on the map on the table.
Here, in the Black Pits, are White Magisters. Their operation is shrouded in mystery, and this pricks our ears. We are gravely concerned. We believe the White Magisters may have strayed into the darkness.
Okay.
We suspect that Dallas herself and her master Vriedemann are the inspiration for these dark endeavors. Look under the white veil of secrecy and report back.
Ask how much the work will pay.
How much do you want? I have fewer paladins to pay, so I have ready gold. But there are limits.
Sell for reasonable sum. Ask for unreasonable sum. Hit him for an outrageous unreasonable sum. Okay. Let's say it's 300.
He thinks on this.
It's a hefty amount. But for a job well done, we can stretch to it.
He offers you an item.
Take it. Examine it.
A whistle-like device sits nestled in your hand.
When you're ready, send a war owl. Be careful out there. It's a dangerous place these days. And I'd like to think I'll hear from you again. And, adventurer...
He looks you in the eye.
Don't get caught.
Okay. Okay. So... this quest is... over there. But I think we have to go there later. We go the other way. Okay, she's still on the sofa, my friends. I don't want to look so much because maybe she gets like, you know, annoyed that I just stare all the time behind me. So here before the scarecrow. Okay. Do, 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 do. Okay. So we should be now back in Blackreach. Not Blackreach. Blackreach. In Driftwood.
You know what Raymond would do if he caught us?
Cats are cats and stay all the time, nothing new for them. Yeah, but yeah, no, when she's now the first, so this now. And today I told you earlier she was once on the couch for some minutes and then went on the toilet, but that she's now really went down again and eating and drinking outside like that. It's the first time when I'm here, and yeah. That she's now sitting there on the couch just chilling, that's also the first time. So we can experience together a wonderful special moment. Is the leadership? We have to go here, oder?
I don't fancy starving along with the rest of this town.
So oh, here's a pub. Oh? many ghosts are in this town.
Arguing with Mac is like giving medicine to the dead. He's as stubborn as a corpse and smells the part to boot. No wonder Papa Thrash gives him the stink anytime he tries to go downstairs.
Alva Winter.
Another sorcerer on the loose. I knew they should have cut off the Meister's head and burned the rest. Gotta make sure it don't grow back.
You have interrupted my newest masterpiece!
I'm sorry.
The bard clears his throat and gargles on his own saliva. He then returns to his poem, but his voice cracks mid-verse.
Well, never you mind. Every sonnet I compose is a masterpiece, and my muse has been begging me to write something new. Wait! You might be just the stimulus I needed. I shall craft a rhyme for you and your race. All I ask in return is a handful of coins. It's an offer of a lifetime.
Hero, puff out your chest. Surely you wouldn't demand payment from a hero as renowned as yourself.
Normally I'd argue with you, but you do have a certain look about you. Very well. But if I am to write a first-rate work, you must face some difficult questions. Are you prepared to answer?
Okay.
He stares at you for a few torturing moments.
My first question. Are you hungry? Actually, that's not quite what I mean. But you eat flesh. When you look at me, what do you see? A dwarf? A bard? A meal?
If an elf enjoys the taste via assimilating memories, then what of it? Concede the flesh eating is a troublesome and gruesome tradition. If an elf enjoys the taste via assimilating memories, then what of it?
He smiles a crooked smile and runs a hand through his greasy hair.
An elf craves those memories like an addict craves Drudene. A pity that you turn to the dead for emotional sustenance. Would you not rather form bonds with the living?
Admit that you often long to escape the tangle of others' memories in favor of ones of your own making. This that elves are not addicted to memories, simply record them so that all might learn from the mistakes of the past.
I suspect you collect memories not for knowledge, but from fear. Your homeland fell to the ravages of war and death fog. You worry of more loss, more loneliness. Tell me, elf, are you afraid?
See your kind acts of selfness, not fear. You will rebuild academies and the world over deserve elven scholarship.
The bard hems and haws, then bellows his next words to anyone who might hear.
To all lovers of verse, I bring glorious news. I have completed another modern classic. Listen now, and bask in its resounding refrain. Elf collects the wisdom of the ages, learned from flesh and bone both left behind. Fill up on tales lived by cultures past. If you got nothing to hide, a feast not for the belly, but the mind. A wealth of knowledge, not of shiny trinkets. They know the past, so future may be bright. But threatened by the void, they rise together, chasing off the darkness with the light.
Okay, thank you for the song.
That divine voice, that glorious visage. You are fair, elf, but Barstan's allure is unsurpassed. Such a face could only be sculpted by the hands of a god.
Keep your eyes peeled. The spirit of a magister stares dumbly at her translucent hand, the fingers of which have been sheared off.
My ring! Where's my ring?
Ask what happened to her.
The spirit pivots her wrist, staring at the fingerless hand, utterly, morbidly entranced.
I should have been more careful. She hacked at my sword hand first. I couldn't defend myself.
Implore her, explain who she means, who attacked her. Ask when she died.
The spirit stares, absorbing your question. Finally, she points her fingerless hand towards the kitchen.
Ask her when she died recently.
The spirit's lips part, trying to form an answer, but it doesn't come. She forlornly stares at you, unable to find the words.
Okay, so something in the kitchen. Chop believes she's just very polite and just does not want to turn you into her servant right on the first day. More sneaky approach. Muffin is smart, yeah.
A prim woman in a starched apron wipes a glass with a clean rag. She pins you with blue, steel-sharp eyes as you approach the bar.
Hello.
Blessings upon our Lucian, 7 times divine.
Here there's no sense in passing a blessing to a dead god. Nod your head in deference. Recall a common greeting from a generation ago, respond in kind, and his 7 blessings upon underserving. If you like to order drink. We take scholar?
The soft lines of her face fold into a warm smile. She sets the glass on the counter and pours you a generous portion of an amber liquor.
I see your mother raised you very well indeed. Rare for an elf, but all the more impressive. You and my Niles might even get along. What brings you to Driftwood, darling?
Shudder as you recall a certain knights you met in Fort Joy, a sadistic torturer. Describe his appearance and ask if you have the right... Oh. Tell the truth, you've come from Fort Joy. They're just passing through en route to Arx. Lion tell you heard there has been quite some trouble with Voidwoken here. They want to offer you assistance.
They've been a trial, that's for certain. But the Magisters are here. They'll protect us. You can rest your hat on that, sure as the sun to rise. My boy Niles will make sure of that. Anyhow, what can I get you?
Ask what she has to offer.
We've only got amber ale, I'm afraid. Can't spare the potatoes for hard alcohol. If you'd like something that'll stick to your ribs, I'd flag down Loverick and get yourself a bowl of the house stew.
Say you have a pint of ale then.
Coming right up, darling.
So don't be scared when she conquers your table soon. Yeah. That would be nice. But we go step by step. If she's just now... Oh my god, so much to steal. If she's just now, you know, getting more relaxed, I'm already happy.
Hold it. Papa no, you no go.
What? Tell me you're looking for someone named Loha?
He grins, unpleasantly.
Loha didn't tell me to let anyone of your description in, so why should I?
Flutter your eyelashes and ask what time he gets off work later? What? Tell him you seek wrongs to right the darkest corners of Rudon.
It's already mad as a bag of cats down there, and I've no intention of flinging another mangy yowler in there. Scoot! You again. I told you to scram once. Don't make me say it with my fists.
Don't make me say my fist. Been watching on my television via PlayStation 4. Oh, and how was it? Did it work well, Garrett? Did it work well? Rub your fingers together in a union symbol for bribery?
You can't buy my friendship, but you can buy 10 seconds of me eyeballs examining the ground for, well, let's say, a small fortune. You look like you'd be good for it.
And over that you think this is worth shaking your head and take a shake your head at the shakedown?
He pockets the coin and gazes dramatically at the ground mere inches from your feet.
What did he pay now? So I can go down here or what? What did we find now? Uha. Paramon Rendezvous. Okay, I found something, guys. Did you have a nice day, Garrett? Piscina, the chat is so cumbersome on PlayStation 4. The picture is nice. Have some show streamers that commonly watch that way. Yeah, I can imagine that it's nice when you just if you. I mean, I usually don't type a lot in chats, so I can imagine that it's just like really really comfy if you can just like sit down on your couch and watch, right? But yeah, typing with a controller is probably yeah, not the most nice experience. I found it already tough when I wanted to on the PlayStation. I wanted to add some game code. I was like, oh my god, it takes forever. I'm not used to that anymore.
I spotted something.
Oh, here? Ah, treasure. Oh, nice. Money, money, money. So. Hello.
Look at that. A fresh face. Lean and lovely. Like any true elf. Good to meet you, Governor.
Good day.
What's your poison, then? A sip or a smoke?
You'd like to have a gender? You have a gender at what she has an offer. Wave your hands through the wafting smoke and ask if that's Judean you're smelling.
Aye, so it is. But not just any Drudenay. Oh no.
Drudenay.
My own special blends. Further down's the arena, see? And the gladiators are always on the lookout for an edge.
Oh, so he's also arena where you can fight?
I give them that edge. You could say that my darling herbs flower in the flesh and blossom in the brain. So, if you're interested, Governor, all you have to do is use your imagination. How can I make you bloom?
Say you see greater courage. Say you benefit from a bit more ferocity. Say that alertness is what you're after. Say you're always on the lookout for further enlightenment. Say you're not interested, maybe later so. Say you like to have a gender. Also.
Take all the time you need. Pleasure doing business with you, Governor.
Okay. Okay, you have to be careful. Dreamer pipe.
Smoke billows from this strange contraption. It's adorned with hoses, levers and slots.
Insert some regular Judean into one of the slots and hear from a hose. Call for the bartender and ask, so. So probably she will put some stuff here into the pipe. And then you, I don't know, get some dreams. Oder so. Lizard Patron.
Watch him fight. Watch him. See that? Right in the kisser. Doesn't.
Goma? Yeah, I also think they use drugs. Hello, Selena. How are you doing? Oh wait, I did not talk to her.
Hail, darling. Call me Dorothea.
Hello, Doro.
She draws close. You feel her breath on your neck, hot, moist.
Oh, yes. I have something that you want.
Uh-huh.
But I only bargain with those I deem deserving. Those who have accomplished great things. So, tell me, are you worthy of my gift?
Ask what she wants in exchange for this gift.
Handsome. I must
Good night,
consider
CPs.
your
You balance
merits
sweet dreams.
before I answer your questions. Why, I wouldn't tease you with a gift I could never offer. You don't think me cruel, do you?
Insist that champions of the Fort Joy Arena needs not to prove their worth. Boast of your rescue of Mari, the woman trapped outside of Driftwood, was quite an accomplishment. Inform her that you escaped Fort Joy. Is that not kind of worthiness?
Indeed. This is acceptable. You are nearer the one than most self-described heroes I've known. So, tell me, are you ready for me to grant you Your greatest desire.
Your greatest desire? How could she possibly grant you such a thing? Tilt your head. Is she coming onto you? Blue's eyes, deep, yes, but lifeless. They reflect no light. It's absorbing every rare ray that enters.
I see the questions scurrying through your head. It's worrying too much and wandering too far. If you show yourself to me, I will show myself to you.
I don't want anything from you, by the way.
You have a need. To expose it, look into my ring and tell me what you see there.
Okay, guys, we look into the ring. Just for science, okay? Here you do it. Who wouldn't want to see a wish granted?
Gaze into the gem, my lovely.
What can go wrong? Just everything, probably.
She flashes her ring at you, and you stare at the luminescent stone at its center. You are floating on a current of pure source, surrounded by a kaleidoscope of colors and fuzzy images. On the horizon looms a dark silhouette. As you approach, a beam of light washes the shadow away, revealing to you
a towering oak with standing gale force winds. A curved kill made from a swan feather. A golden chest covered with ornate runes and overflowing with emeralds. A stale dragon. It spreads its violet wings and defeats you with its roar. A transparent chrysalis. The blue butterfly within looks ready to break free. A towering oak. Barbs off. The barbs are soft as kitten and fur. We take oak.
Yes. I see you clearly now. A true warrior. You desire great strength. To you, an armed legion is merely a wall of flesh, ready to have a path carved through it. I will fulfill this desire. In return, I ask for one thing in return. A kiss.
A kiss? Ask her that's supposed to have either one of you. Refuse the offer. I don't want to kiss her. But I ask, yeah? But I don't want to kiss her.
Dorothea sighs, a fusion of a kitten's purr and a cockroach's clacking.
For me to help you, our souls must touch. And a kiss brings our souls closer, does it not? It shall fulfill both your desire and mine.
Okay, I was safe and we kiss her. But I would say it would be better not to kiss random strangers.
Most delicious.
Delicious.
Meet me around the corner and come alone. An audience is not required.
A web of desire. Okay. Which quest was that? Web of the For the price of a kiss, Dorothea promised to fulfill my deepest desire. Okay, but we go now to sleep, guys. So we have to wait until we can see what is our deepest desire. Oh my god. What can potentially go wrong? Huh? Just everything. But the game is so huge, you know, I'm just stumbling, always some new disaster, more or less. So, there you go. Yeah. Today we did not do so much progress, but it does not matter. We had a lot of fun. There we go. Let me see what we're hosting. So tomorrow I said on Tuesday, if the public test server is up, then we will go on the public test server. There will not be any story spoilers as always. We'll just go around and take a look together and have a lot of fun. If you have also something what you want that you know what you want to ask in particular, you know, so what we should check out on the PTS, then just let me know. There's something what we should, you know, what I should consider to take a look on. So, thank you so much, my friends, for joining. It's really, really appreciated. Thank you very much for the wonderful time and evening and support as always. I'm really, really thankful. Yeah, I wish you a wonderful evening. And tomorrow we go with ESO. And by the way, Miss Muffin is still on the couch and she's chilling there on a blanket, which is wonderful. So she's there now, what, already a half hour or something since I told you. So I'm really proud. I will let you know tomorrow in the cat diary if there's more progress. So have a good night, Garrett. Sleep well and sweet dreams to you. Thank you very much. Good night, Toxic. Sweet dreams, Footsy Louie. Good night, Gretz. Good night, Quantatech. Sweet dreams, Killy. Have a wonderful night, you and also your cat. Thank you very much. Good night, Inaya. Good night, Curse the Reaper. Good night, Selena. Good night, Cyprian Tamriel. Good night, everyone. Thank you very much for joining. I wish you all the best. Have a good night. Sleep well and sweet dreams. See you tomorrow. Bye bye. Tschüss. Toodles.